When I was in my 20s, I was lucky enough to go on tour and play music with a group of friends. It was also my first attempt at making a documentary. I produced 10 episodes, all about 10 minutes each, called the Black Bunny Fresh Step Tour. And I will have that playlist in the notes if you want to see what a 24-year-old Matt looks like. But for the listeners, I will describe it. I look like me, but younger. So in episode 7, we had a show in Philadelphia and we couldn't find another band to share the bill with. So I had put up a Craigslist ad, and the person that answered it would eventually become my friend and cosmic brother for almost 10 years now. I am, also known as 185668232, is a noise artist and a performer. During our last talk, we stumbled into some territory that I am couldn't go into specifics about, and I shared that sometimes keeping a project secret is necessary for its success, and that's where this conversation starts.
It's
And
fucking
I also
crazy.
think there's a power to kind of not talking about it too. So even though we know we'll release this, that it's helping us not talk about it. That I think that sometimes as artists, like I've seen friends who've like designed a book cover before they've written the book, and it's kind of like they just kind of released it without making it, you know? So like
Hmm.
sometimes talking about something too much gives you that same like the vibe that it's been created because you've like been able
That's
to express,
exactly,
you
yeah,
know? So
right,
like
right,
I
yeah.
totally respect that too of like let me hold this back because I can't like I can't put that energy out yet, you
I
know?
think that too at the same exact time. I can't celebrate. I don't know. I see the difference between my marketing and other people's marketing for sure.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like, this is all past tense, and everyone's like, wait, what? And then I don't know, I try to involve people in it live, and now's a good time to do that, but we're in lockdown. So
Right. Yeah.
it's good practice time to do all this.
Yeah. I'm really trying to figure out the whole distribution part right now because, yeah, like
Hmm.
Facebook and YouTube, like, unless you're paying money and you're like, got
Hmm.
like,
I've got an
like
idea
money
for you.
backing.
This is what
Uh,
everyone needs to do, by the way.
what's that?
So
Give it to me.
you need to get your website all jacked up on SEO, if you know
Okay.
what SEO is.
Oh, I know.
You're
You don't have
like,
to tell me twice.
and you have to make sure you have that word in your, in your website a lot. And people are finding my website quicker from. Are you seeing where I'm set? I'm on Wix. I'm showing
Mhm.
where everybody's like set viewing my content from. And like while Facebook is going down,
Mhm.
the Google and what's the other one? I think YouTube is starting to show up.
Mhm.
Just posting it, you don't. The distribution aspect, I think, is about to be dead.
Mhm.
I mean, you should
Yeah.
totally. I'm about to get $10,000 of marketing advertisement for my nonprofit for free. I'm waiting for the paperwork to process through um, from Google, and
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna throw
That's a
that
good
really,
idea.
really hard at what I'm doing.
Mhm.
And I've already thought if it came at a certain time, what it would be used for. You know,
Mhm. Yeah.
So I think it's good to like you could get investors to advertise any of your big pieces.
Mhm.
I don't know, like an album is a thing, is easy for like music. I don't know how to like. You'd have to like release for every single episode.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm having a bit of a packaging issue in that sense of like how long are they? I also used a bunch of like
Mm,
copywritten music, so that means that
mm,
I need to go
right?
back and cover that if I'm gonna use them
Yeah,
again.
you
But
should.
I just wanted to, I like wanted those songs and
You could.
I
What you
wasn't thinking.
you can make like I can personally clone those songs and it'll sound like the song, but it won't be the
Hmm.
song, note for
Hmm.
note.
Right.
Ableton makes it really quick and easy if you know how to
Okay.
use the Ableton. I could even share the files with you and you'd be able to do it for yourself.
Hmm.
Like you put in
Well,
your feel good. You could just buy the rights for it. I don't I
that's
don't know
true.
what that entails. Excuse me. Yeah.
Well, and it's actually cheaper than I thought. Like sometimes getting something cleared is like $200-300, you know? Um, which isn't bad considering, right? I mean, if you want something major, then it gets pricey. But
Mm.
like, I don't know. So I'm trying to reach out to, there's this new platform that's similar to Adult Swim, but my stuff is like only like a quarter, half Adult
Oh,
Swim influence,
nice.
you know? So
Wow.
like, I
Yeah.
don't know if they're going to be into it, but basically I'm packaging the last episode and we're going to do one of those like previously on Really Late Night. You know how like shows like in the 2000s did that?
Wow.
And then give them a quick recap, show them the episode, and basically say like, this is what we make. Um, would you be interested in like partnering it? And we actually don't even have to have money. I don't want to get paid for it. Like, you help circulate it, you get content, I get the name out. I don't need to
Damn.
sell any idea rights.
Do
That's
you?
my ideal like situation right now. Because I'm
Can I
not
tell
interested
you?
in
Hmm.
what's up. Yeah, go ahead.
Record labels started signing television shows. Did you see that?
What?
Sub
No.
Pop, Sub Pop has some television show on their label. So if you go even hit up your favorite old
Yeah.
record labels, they still have money and they're still trying. Like, music is not as cool as it used to be.
Huh.
That kills
Interesting.
people. Yeah, it's really
That's
difficult.
really interesting.
Hmm.
Well, and like, you know, my show wouldn't even be that much to produce, you know? Like, I've
Wow.
done the 6 episodes, basically probably under like $2,000, right? Like, and that's with one of the big expenses buying a camera, you know?
Mm.
Like,
Maybe if
um,
you researched, like, do you have like an executive producer of your own show?
um,
Someone
I
who,
do, I do, but they work more as like kind of like a creative bounce board and kind of like helping me stay organized. So
because
I
if you
don't have anyone who's like independent in the team. It's more of like, hey, can we meet? I have this idea. Let's talk about it.
Because if you got on something like Sub Pop which is basically Adult Swim, they're all
Mm.
using Adult Swim's or Cartoon Network's like formatting for everything. Everybody,
Hmm.
except for
Yeah.
the talk show, like Democracy Now! Vibes. Um, yeah, that's another whole group of people you could contact and be like, hey, do you want to have my show on your show? These are real thoughts and feelings.
Right.
Maybe you could
Yeah.
ask for recommendations from your favorites. These are things
Yeah.
I want to do. I'm vibing these thoughts too. And I'm
Yeah.
having, I don't, mine's a little more lame though. It's just boring old music.
I don't think so.
I could tell you that though, like when I'm
Yeah.
talking to like brand new musicians, they're like, music's not lame. And I'm like, okay, yeah. So the video and the performance art parts are like not holding this together now.
Right.